Hello everybody, and welcome back to a new day, new research on the wonderful contained game, Dredge. Holy God, our dude is panning. Oh, wonderful. So today we have a couple of things we got to do. We do have to get Arrow Squid, a grouper, and meet at Bloodstone Isle. We're actually going to get the Bloodstone Isle out of the way first. That's probably the easiest one. I think we already gave him a fish anyway. Found this book. Oh, he gave me a book. A few shimmering scales, storage. Okay, I don't remember what fish I have for you. But we're going to undock and we're going to get going here. We're just going to make this right off the bat. We're going to hit the ground running. So we need to go to the Bloodstone Isle, which is right there. Across the way. Oh, hey. So 10% chance not to produce fish stocks when catching a fish with rod. Reading reels and rigs, I like this one too. All the books in this game are useful. I highly recommend you read them when you get them. Okay, so we need to go over to right over there. And while we're going, we're going to do just a tad bit of fishing. What is that? Is this F to dredge? I don't have the equipment for that, sorry. So we're going to go over here. I think he gives us the equipment, if I remember correctly. What are you? What are you? Oh, I don't care. And you give a lot of good money, so I'm not going to complain. Okay. So let's get over here. This is where the guy wants me to meet him at. Thank God. Slow and steady wins the race. Then we're going to dock. Alright. Ruin Mansion. Hello, man. With a weird symbol. Man is standing in the doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts. Treasures and truths. And curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I'll outfit your vessel with the equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Sure. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and a key. And a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Okay. I don't have anything. Goodbye. Cool. Ow. I touched the rock. My boat is hurt. So we're going to go to this town here because I think there's actually a little bit of a quest that they have for us here. Search for relics. So this will kind of take us a little bit everywhere. So the Morrows, Gale Cliffs, Stellar Basin, Twisted Strand, Devil's Spine. We can find all of these on the map. So the Greater Morrow is around here, Little Morrow. But then we have to inspect these other areas because as you see here, Devil's Spine, the Morrows, Twisted Strand, Stellar Basin. I don't know why this is circled down here. And then Gale Cliffs. I think that's the oil rig. I think. Because I know there's an oil rig in this game. Hello. You're sparkling. Why are you sparkling? Is it to here? I got it. Something's sparkling. The wind was sparkling. Maybe that was just for them. Anywho, let's get to this town over here. Because I know he has a quest. Hello, Shark Boy. I don't have that. And then I'll show you all what dredging looks like. We didn't do dredging in the last episode because we were at the end of the time, but we had to go to that guy to go get it. So let's get over here. Wee. Okay. Greeting, Father. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks? I'm going to talk about that in a second. Do you know any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes. You see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. And is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think you'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, especially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Anything else I could help you with? Yep. What do you know about strange occurrences? I don't know. I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on, but I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over, begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I could help you with? Nope, goodbye. The painter? Ah, the fisherman. I thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you want to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them back to me and I can make them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. Can I help find pigments? He thinks for a short while. One day down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant color. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. But if you caught such a creature, and clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing large pestle and mortar, with the right binding agent, you can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, maybe some of these strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But for now, what can I help you with today? You don't seem to have any new flags with you. Come back when you find some. Okay. Have you tried searching to the north of the Morrows? What can I help you with again? Which area do you want to paint? I want to paint the hull. What color do you want me to paint the hull? I don't have that pigment right now. Oh, that's the... Oh. I don't want to deal with the stupid crab pot. I want to do the blue depths. All right. Now let me prepare my brushes. Much better. Color looks good. Which area do you want to paint? I want to paint roof. Let's do blue depth again. Now let me prepare my brushes once again. You little shitbag. Much better. That color looks good. I want to paint nothing. What can I help you with today? Change flag. I want a fish flag. Oh, look, I have a fish flag. As you wish. What can I help you with today? Just bunting? I can adjust bunting here. I'll use any leftover pigments I have to ensure a cohesive aesthetic. Bunting on. Oh, as you wish. What can I help you with today? Okay, goodbye. I'm gonna sleep here just because it's nighttime and we were panicked out of our mind yesterday. Okay, so we shouldn't have anything. Yeah, we have nothing in here. Lost at sea, so that's the belt buckle. Map. So it's gonna be right here. I'm gonna place a marker right. I'm gonna place a marker because I think that shows up when I look around. Let's see. Does it? It does not. Damn. That's okay. Dredging is definitely an interesting thing in this game because it adds in a unique game. I'm not going to dredge here because it does take a hot minute to dredge items. I would rather remove that marker and just be on my way. Now then. Oh, that's cool. There it is, right there. So you see the glowing? That is going to be where we're going to dredge. Now, I'm going to show you how dredging works in this game. It is a little unique in how it works. So, I'm going to press F to dredge, and as you see, there are 2 bars here. It says stock, of course, is low, so we're going to start dredging, but you have to avoid these to pull it in. If you don't avoid them, it goes down, takes longer to catch. That's it, just like that. Bronze belt buckle. I'm not gonna... Yeah, that's gonna go right there. So we're gonna dredge a little bit more. Some of them are easy like this one. Sometimes. It's an old iron chain. Let's see, what's over here? Now, some areas have a low stock, some have a higher stock, like this one, medium. So this will tell you exactly what you're dredging. This is the scrap metal. So we're going to put it here. Because we're going to go give this to the shipwright when the time comes. Put it here. Oh, do I not? I'm going to do a little bit more. Because if I can get metal, that's going to be... Oh, damn. There. Okay. So let's go back to the Grieving Father. Because we have the quest now. What do you want? Return the belt. Yeah, great, cool. Piss off. Piss off, ghost. Now, we do have to get a grouper, which can only be caught at night, which is fine. Yep. Yep, I know. Yep, 7 o'clock. Oh, I know. Believe you me, I know. What the heck is that? Oh, that's the mana ray thing. Okay. So right here, and we're going to go talk to the Grieving Father. Hello, is everything okay? About that belt buckle. Give the belt buckle to the man? Absolutely. Give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please, take this. It's not much. It's not... Yeah, I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. It does indeed. Anything else I can help you with? Nope, goodbye. So there is a trader here. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelries, and I'll purchase any special trinkets you might have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? So, you can sell him certain things. So as I'm hovering over stuff, as you... Oh, see, the fish are rotting. As you see, I could sell the chain, and that's it. I can't sell anything. Damn it. I shouldn't have kept those in my stupid hole. I don't want... I need to discard these. Didn't mean to. Son of a douche. Let me do this. Sure. Let's go out for a little bit here. Let's go see if we can find a grouper. What be you? That is a squid. I don't think I need that. You know, in real life, I actually love going out to sea. Like, I don't live on the ocean. It's been a long, long time since I've been out in the ocean. Rods and reels. This is what it does. Rods will reel fish 10% faster and more effectively. We need a grouper. Where the hell are they? Grouper? Grouper. I think that's a grouper. Yeah. Yeah, grouper. I would... Dumb. I think I only needed one grouper, though. So, not overly concerned here. But that's what happened. So, as you saw the fish were rotting, I did wait a day, and the fish continued to rot. Fishmonger will not buy them. Or he might, and I'm just too lazy. And dock. Mayor, fisherman! Have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Okay. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials. You can just store whatever you have here. So what we're going to do... I would prefer to get this out of the way first. Done. And I'd rather have the rod space too. Now you can't pull these back, or you can pull these back once you do that. But it also shows you where the rod space will be. So you just got to remember a little bit. Have you got any fish for that? Yes. Okay, cool. I just needed the grouper. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Not fishing Night fishing is a tall order. I'm meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. I'm going to put you here. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Now, the fishmonger will sell you stuff. So, on top of selling you fish, you can buy crab pots. This is just what I typically do. I will buy 2 crab pots in total, because that's actually a good amount of money to handle. Let me go back to, no. Lighthouse keeper, hello.
What is it?
Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously.
There's a spot near the back of Greater Morrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from the patch of dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, best you just move on.
Have you heard of any strange things happening?
I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes.
She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly onto your face.
Are you really standing here in front of me? Or is it just another of the fog's tricks?
Who lives on Blackstone Isle?
I see a lot from up there. You know, I saw ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way.
I know it's a female. I just only voice it.
I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there.
Oh, what do you know about the old mayor of Little Morrow?
I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hub of his engine sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, goodbye. Shipwright, I need you to repair. Nope. Went to repair mode. Can I fix that? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Okay. Right. Then we're going to go back, and then we have one more person to talk to, the builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. Think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? To always keep moving forward and moving along. I don't want to move along. I can't go back. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber, 2 units of scrap is all I need. Make a new place for myself out there, and you'd be welcome to visit too. Stack it up at Steel Point when you have everything, and I'll pay you when the job is done. Alright, we're going to sleep right quick here, because we got to go back across the way. Okay, so crab pots. So crab pots are interesting. So as it says here, select the crab pot ability with E and deploy one with right click. So we're going to select it right here. Now, the crab pots are for, there are different kinds of crab pots. So you can deploy some out farther, some closer. Depending on where you deploy them will give you different kinds of crab. So as you see in the bottom left of my screen here, it tells you how deep it'll go. I typically try to bring them out a little far, but 10 feet looks like about the maximum feet they'll go. There's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nope. Back up a little bit. Nope. Back up a little bit. I had 20. Right there. Then we'll try and keep it at the 20 line here. 21, 23, 24... 25 right there. Just like that. That's all you got to do. So we're going to do probably a little bit of fishing here. Let's fish this. I know this is probably boring. I'm not skipping a lot. Don't worry. I'll start skipping later when fishing becomes a tedious thing. But I don't really need a crap ton of money right now, and I'm pretty quick about getting these fished up, so I'm not overly worried. Shouldn't be overly boring for you all. And one more, for good measure, for good luck. Right there. Cool, alright. Let's get across the way here, because the mayor did say the other person went this way, and it was a photographer. Sorry, I had some gamer juice. Alright. Maybe not. Dock worker. How's the day treating you? You ever process shipments from Blackstone Isle? That old ruin? Doubt it. Let's see. Flicks through a large book. It appears to be a record of shipping manifest. Thought so. Doesn't even have a shipping address. As far as I know, nobody lives there. What else can I do for you? You know of any shipwrecks around here? No, there are a few around the eastern side of the island, mostly rotted away by now, I'd expect, or dashed apart by the waves. Poor souls keep hitting rocks in the fog, I guess. There's a blind spot back there. The lighthouse can't be seen. People get turned around. What do you know about any strange occurrences? I overheard a tale in the tavern some years ago. It sounded pretty strange to me. Supposedly, some 20-odd years ago, fishermen from these parts hauled up an old sealed casket from the seafloor. They pried it open and took what was inside for themselves. That very night, the fog rolled in for the first time, and it has cloaked the seas every night since. What was in that accursed casket, nobody knows. All of the crew that laid eyes on its content went mad or worse. Casket and crew have since disappeared without a trace, but the fog remains. Crazy stuff, huh? What's it like working on the docks? As changeable as the weather. Most days it's pretty quiet. Pay's not too great. Work straightforward. Suits me to a tree. Good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offense, but you wouldn't get me out on those seas every day. What else can I do for you? That's all. I don't have anything in storage here, so we're gonna undock and we're gonna head back towards the fishmonger. Now, crab pots. You have to check these once a day. So now that I've placed them, they look like some big fish. Oh, you're those. I was like, wait a minute, I haven't had those before. These need to be checked once a day, and as you see, they have like little buoys on top of it, so you can kind of see where they are even at nighttime. So it's not like overly concerning, but like he said, he needs crabs. So we'll go to an encyclopedia. There is the shallow here, and this is the black grouper. We're gonna go back to the map. It looks like Great Mar. We have to go over there, and we have to go up there. I think that's the steel, or that's the steel, one of the two. Pursuits. Common crab fiddler. 2 lumber, 2 scrap. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna dredge at night a little bit today because there's gonna be the night fish are typically a little more expensive. They're not the best in the world, but they're a little more pricey. Okay. Fishmonger. I'm gonna sell all my fish. Now, what's really cool, let me go to the ship right here, is, well, of course, light bulbs, but she will eventually sell... I think I have to research it first, to be honest. Yeah. Once you put the pots in here... Oh, no. This is from the fishmonger. But once you research this stuff, like this one, large crab pot, more space, efficient design allows this pot to hold more before it needs emptying. And as you see here, they do have a set amount of days they'll last for. But there's a capacity, so that's a 4x4, that's a 5x4. Aberration bonus, so plus 2%. So you can absolutely get aberrant crabs in these. I typically try to go for the bigger one, the large crab pot. So I'm gonna research that right quick here. There it is there. What is this, 150? Yeah, 150. I already bought it. So we'll go out there and we'll go drop it. Drop it kind of right in between all of them. Go 16, 6, 4, 6, 9. And we're going to kind of keep our head up a little bit here. 11, 12, 14, 12, 18, 20. Boop. There we go. Okay. We have our light on. Right there. You see the sparklies? That is how you can see aberrant fish. So when they sparkle like that, there's an aberrant fish that you can fish out of here. Just like that. Ew, tusked grouper. Gross. And then we got a big boy. Alright. We're going to go back. Just because I want to sell the aberrant shite. No. I'll leave it off for a sec here. I don't remember a rock being there. Okay. Okay. That's new. Cool. Now I can show you what hull damage is. So, hull damage. So, as you saw when I pressed tab, there is a box here that says damage. That actually completely gets rid of that box until you repair it. Only when you repair it can you then put stuff there. Infected, huh? I don't know if I can tell you, can I? Not all schools are fit. $100 right here. And he does buy the infected. Cool. Shipwright. I need to repair. And we'll sleep. There. Alright. So we're going to undock. Now, I believe the other 2 crab pots were 2. Now, you see them blinking like that? That shows you that there's a crab in them. Now, the big crab pot has nothing yet. Because I placed it a little late in the day. So we're going to go up to this one here. Let's get over here. Alright. Just a basic common crab. So we're just going to leave it here. I don't care too much. Well, actually, I need the common crab for the fishmonger. What I'll probably do is grab these, go back to him right quick. I'm looking to see if there's any other aberrant shit around here. There's a fiddler. Look at that. We already finished it. But 2 days remaining on that one. There should be like 2 days left on this one, I think. Yeah. Cool. All right. Let's get out of here. Oh, this one has one now. Look at that. Look at you. Just a common boy. I'll leave ya. That one you want to put in some other bigger areas usually. Because then you can get more crabs. But I like to keep them close by to start. And then later in the game, on my personal save, I'll branch out a little bit more. Okay.
Fishmonger, I've got you your fish.
I do. Yeah, I know they do. And then common crab. Fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. And one final request. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop some deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They go mad. Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish, any will do. Just keep this between the 2 of us. Okay? I want to sell this. $5. We'll go back out right quick here. We'll finish up this day and then we'll finish up the episode. So let's see. I don't see anything around here with any deformities. Ooh, that one. Yeah, I know that has a crab in it. So let's kind of just go around just a little bit here. There's wood here. I need wood for the one. She said she needed 2 wood, 2 scrap. I also need wood too for my stuff. So let's do that. Okay, that's 1. Aww. I think I only need 1 anyway. Right there, aberrant fish. I see it. I don't think I'm going to make it before nighttime. But there's the oil rig out there, too. That's what I was looking for earlier. Because that's one of the DLCs, is that oil rig. You bring it stuff. You bring it stuff. I think I hit the buoy. Okay. Come here. Don't disappear yet. I know. It's so close. Oh, dumb. It's 6 o'clock and it's like, haha, just kidding. Ugh, whatever. More aberrant stuff around here. We are going to go to this right quick. This is a part of it. So we're going to just park it. A slab of rock juts from the water, bearing crude symbols, a curved fish. At its base, a rough shape has been chiseled away. you can return to these items later. So these slabs, if I remember correctly, are kind of out a little bit everywhere. And as you saw the curved fish on there. That is the fish you catch during the daytime. Hello, shiny trinket thing. What are you? All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Let's look inside. Ooh, I'll take that. Take that. Let me grab citrine ring, old iron chain. Research, I'll take that too. Let's get some fish. Why not? Let's grab you. Whoops. Oh my cripes. There. Do one more. There we are. Alright. Let's get back to the... Oh, wait. Aberrant fish. Hold up. I know, my dude's panicking. Come here. Required. Yep. Nope, that wasn't the Aberrant. Ah, that's an Aberrant. That's definitely an Aberrant. My dude's really panicked now. Well, let's get back to the dockyard here. Then we'll give it to the fishmonger. And now we're starting to catch more Aberrant fish, and that's where this whole game kind of goes here. So let's get over to here. Doc. I'm going to go talk to Mr. Fish. Have you got any of those mutant fish with you now? I do. Remember, any Aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same underneath. Fishmonger takes the Aberrant fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. Why don't you take these too? They're of no use to me. Do you hear that? Sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need and then leave. I must deal with this creature quickly now. Okay, here's everything. Goodbye, fishmonger. The fishmonger's door slams behind you, and you hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Now, if I try to go back, his door is barred from the inside. I can do nothing with him. Go back to the dry dock here. We're going to go to this one, so we get 2 more engine spaces. Pay the 100 to upgrade. And we're going to leave these other 2. And we're also going to do a little bit of research. Oh, encyclopedia. Also, here's the Aberrant here. An unknown green energy arcs. It crackles over this fish's scales. It thrashes ceaselessly, even hours after being pulled from the water. We're going to research right quick. And we want... I can't do nets yet, so I'm actually going to hold on to most of these, but I'm going to unlock the improved onboard engine. But with that being said, we are going to end this episode here. Thank you all so very, very much for watching today's episode of Dredge. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending when you're watching this, whether it be the day or night. And remember, secure, contain, and play. Goodbye, everybody.